Ladies and gents, I bring to you how can we multiply our issue by 1,000,000 times with this newest generation which doesn't understand you don't post stuff on social media if you don't want other people to see it, but that message is lost because they're lonely 18 years on this planet and they don't know what it's like not to have social media. It is across the internet and people are now losing their minds over this cringe meltfest on TikTok. I do have to give credit here. TikTok Boots gathered this in, rounded it up before this video got taken down on her TikTok page. And we're talking about at nay.x0x with 86,000 followers, also 481,000 likes. I'm not trying to punch down on anybody, but we can learn something from this and watch the TikTok right here. You guys should like this video just because of the cringe I brought you. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. If you guys help out, we're at about 92,000 right now. We are almost there. But let's get back to the video. This girl breaks every single social media guideline that you could ever think of. It's on page 23 of the handbook. I live and die by this manual to make sure I'm not going against any of the rules that the Navy put. But I will say she is partially in uniform. Not sure what is going on there, to think, hey, let me post a TikTok with my pants on, but my white undershirt. Like, it's known in boot camp that the undershirt, that white thing that you're supposed to wear, is considered essentially underwear, and you can't just walk around in that shirt. And also to add, this is not the only time that she's done this, not in uniform, posting on social media. Looking through the research for this video, it does show on her Instagram that she is sitting on a bench here without her hair up, posting photos of her in uniform. And I don't see anywhere where it's formal that you would not be in uniform and it be okay. The assumption is that you would always be in uniform if you're wearing it or representing the military, essentially, because you are wearing the uniform. And this has been dealt with previously with people like Ashley Apollo, which did make videos with her hair down and did receive disciplinary review board issues and various other administrative actions. So even if you are in between getting ready or not getting ready, it's kind of understood that you should be in full uniform if you're wearing it. The internet doesn't forget. Online habits leave digital footprints. She learned this one very quickly because TikTok Boots quite literally ripped the video faster than I've seen anything else before it was taken down. Do not post it if you don't want the rest of the world to see it. That's just what it's going to have to be. Also, on top of this, she is flipping the bird, and I would have to say this, by interpretation, would be at maybe leadership or people in her division or whatever else that maybe brought this upon her and maybe holding her accountable for her actions. But the UCMJ, Uniform Code of Military Justice, does talk about this, and it is covered in this guidance here. Sailors using social media are subject to the UCMJ and Navy regulations at all times, even when off duty. Commenting, posting, or linking to material that violates UCMJ may result in administrative or disciplinary action, to include administrative separation. That is correct. If this is fallen under UCMJ, they could kick her out even within only a few weeks of being in the Navy. Some of the charges they bring up here are this. Punitive action may include Articles 88, 89, 91, 92, 120 Bravo, 120 Charlie, 133, or 134. General article provisions, contempt, disrespect, insubordination, indecent language, communicating a threat, solicitation to commit another offense, and or child P-word offenses. Can we look at this as contempt towards her boss or these other leaders over at Navy boot camp that are over there? Also, that included indecent language, insubordination, disrespect, things that go out there that essentially this is up for interpretation and probably going to be a hot take for Recruit Training Command over in Great Lakes. We talked about this about a week or two ago about an Army drill sergeant which did marry one of his trainees and essentially was kicked out of the military. And so this is not a new thing. I'm not sure who this was with, but whether it's with recruit to recruit to recruit division commander, or whatever boot camp you're in, obviously this is not allowed, and they take this very seriously. There are left and right lateral limits that are made by these training commands, and I will say that these commands do have a heavy eye on them as they are not taken lightly. Also, that may include fraternization cases as well that you have to consider. And on top of that, not including the original offense of why she is on hold anyway, which this is maybe going to derail her. I'm not sure if they could take away the A school. You know, how could they be creative with the punishment as you have just started your naval career and unable to actually have much other than I'm here. There's no rank really. There's no rate that they can take away. There's nothing like that. So I'm like, these commanding officers over at Recruit Training Command are probably going to be pretty creative. I will show a soft spot here and say people deserve second chances. She's 18. I understand that. And also, you don't need to go on a 3 TikTok rage or the night before you're going to ship to boot camp. Sitting there and she's probably like, I gotta make sure my followers are gonna be able to still have content when I'm gone. I'm gonna post some bangers when I get back. And then bam, you sit here and you're like, listen guys, they're holding me off at boot camp. I'm sitting here, crazy stuff happened. I got my freak on with somebody and now I'm sitting here, screw these guys. Oh. The military is small, very small. My videos get everywhere. To commanding generals, to high-ranking people, force master chiefs. Like, you gotta realize, you put something out there, it is easy to find. People are waiting to rip your content to then show it to somebody else, which I do appreciate when people do that because I think I try and give everyone a fair shake here. And by the way, the fact that I have people from Recruit Training Command, Navy, boot camp over there informally giving me heads up on like, hey man, can you help out with this? Some basic stuff that you guys just somehow nuke. One thing they're talking to me about now is these bags. You guys try and bring like your Louis Vuitton suitcase, luggage trunk with you. And like, I was told I could bring it. You guys would store it. No, guys, they are going to tell you to donate that, get rid of it. They only have so much spot for every person there. This is not your personal storage locker. This is not a place where you just bring your stuff and hang out. And this is not a place to be getting your freak on with whoever else in Navy boot camp. As always, I'd love to know what you guys think about this TikTok down below and some of the things that you've seen with the new generation, as there's an entire meme page that's related to just cringe TikToks from military personnel. If you guys do like what we do over at this channel, you can support us over at patreon.com for some special perks and benefits. Also, we do have a YouTube membership button below this video that you can click on, also on the YouTube main page as well, where you can support for some special perks and benefits here as well. But as always, if you have questions about this or anything else, you can always hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, or down in the comments below. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Go babies, go babies, go babies, go babies. I'm in the pack, I'm so fat, you can see from the back. Go babies, go babies, go babies, go babies. I'm in the pack, I'm so fat, you can see from the back. Go babies, go babies, go babies, go babies.